Hello friends, I hope you've been enjoying Vlogtober. I have been enjoying filming for you. Today, Olivia and I have to go to town. We have several errands we have to do. And while we're there, we're going to do some thrifting. Now, I am going to try my best to actually take you into the store and do a thrift with me video. I'm not very good at it. I'll probably have to do a voiceover or just put it to music because they always have really loud music playing in the stores and I don't want to get a copyright strike. So anyway, let's go thrifting.
So we're going to start off at Goodwill, and I saw this pine cone candle and I thought it was really cute, but it was really too big for me, to find a place in my house for it. And then I spied this vintage seal-a-meal. Thought that was really cool, and I passed on that as well. I thought these little fruits were kind of cool. They're candles. Had them off center there for a minute. Told you I'm not very good at these shop with me's. And then we went to the metal aisle, and I thought this was really cool, but for $3.99 I didn't really know what I would do with it. I think it was a candle holder. It was pretty, but I had to be very selective. Then I saw this box and it was so cute, and I discovered it was a music box, but the more we got to looking at it, we realized that it was actually broken and the music box didn't even work either. Olivia found this Tolkien book she was really interested in. I put the music box in the cart for a while, but I thought, for $5 or $4 something broken, I decided against it. And then I thought these apples were really cool. It was very heavy, but again, I have to be really selective because my house is pretty full of stuff. But I do love looking at baskets. And here I am looking at some more baskets. I'm trying to decide on some that would look good on my basket wall. I thought this one was really, really pretty, and I think it was $3.99. I really liked these wooden sconces. They were really cool with the flowers on there. They looked quite vintage and kind of rustic. I really liked them, and they were $2.99 a piece. I thought this was quite interesting. I think it was a homemade piece by somebody. I really do enjoy looking in the wood section. I have a thing about wood. I just really like wood pieces. This was like a perpetual calendar or something, I think. Then we moved on to glasswares. I thought this plate was really pretty, like a bicentennial plate, Liberty Bell. I'm not really into clear glassware. I like colored glass. And there wasn't a whole lot that caught my attention on this day. At first I thought this was Pyrex, but I never could really read the name of it. Like my eyes aren't great and it was not really easy to read, but I didn't notice it as being Pyrex. If it had been, I would have picked it up. There was another matching piece that you'll see here in the footage in a little bit, and I tried to read what it was, and I couldn't read it. And now we are at Salvation Army, and there's not a whole lot of footage from Salvation Army because that's when my camera storage got full, and then Olivia was able to finagle it around so that I could take a little bit of footage from Twice Treasured when we get over there. But I'm just going to let the music play here as I browse through Salvation Army. And here we are at Twice Treasured. This is just kind of an overview of what it looks like when you first walk in the door. And I've noticed this lamp the last couple of times that I've been there, and it's really cute, but I don't have any place in my house for it. So you gotta kind of be selective when you're doing thrifting, especially when thrifting is a hobby, and I go quite often, so I can't always pick out everything I think is super cute. This front room was really neat. It had lots of fall stuff in it. I really liked that turkey, but no, didn't need another turkey. It was $14, but cute, but didn't need it. I don't really need anything I bought today, but you know what I mean.
Okay, we are back. As you saw, I was able to do a little bit of Thrift with Me stuff when we were in Salvation Army. My phone ran out of memory, So Olivia was able to offload a few apps to give me a little bit more memory. And then when we went to try Twice Treasured, my battery was getting low, so I didn't get a whole lot of footage, but we are home now and we had quite a successful trip. So let me get stuff organized. I'll show you what we got at TSC and Dollar Tree, because we did some errands while we were in town too. I'll show you those things first and then we'll get into the thrift haul. So this is what we got at TSC, as well as some big bags of feed that are still out in the car that Travis will have to deal with. We picked these up for our outside dogs. Scott especially likes to take them a treat every day, and so they love the begging strips, just like our indoor dogs do. So we got these for Bo and Bear. And then they had these on clearance for $5.99, which was very cheap because mealworms are very expensive. But I got this for my baby chickens. They're not really babies too much anymore, but I got these for my baby chickens, as well as these cackleberry nugget treats. We can give these to baby chickens too. And then this Harvest Delight. I couldn't decide. I wanted to just get them a giant bag of mealworms, but they were like $30 or more for a bag of mealworms. So I started off with just getting these two, and then when we were heading to the checkout, I saw these, and they only had one bag of these, because if they had had more, I would have just gotten these and put these back, because like I said, these were on clearance for $5.99. These were more expensive than that. All right, let me get this stuff out of the way, and then I'll show you what I got at Dollar Tree. So this is what we picked up from Dollar Tree. I went in there specifically because I needed some Mod Podge, and so I got the glossy and then the matte finish because I'm not sure which one I will want, and then I wanted some small popsicle sticks. This is for a specific craft project that I have in mind. And then while I was in there, I picked up some more of this lacy ribbon because I love this stuff. And they're starting to get their Christmas stuff out. Can you believe it? And I really loved these little Santa. They're soap dispensers, hand soap. It's already got the soap in it. So I got one for the kitchen and one for the kids' bathroom. And we can refill them throughout the holiday season. So pick those up. Then I've heard some really good things about this foaming glass cleaner. I love foaming glass cleaner, so I thought I would give this a try. I like the stuff from Dollar General, but I thought I would try that. It's cheaper for $1.25. And then I've heard some really good stuff about this Beauty Guru Under Eye Serum for $1.25, so I decided to try some of that. And then I saw some of these. These are magnetic bookmarks, and I bought one for me, and then I thought while I was at it, they would make some nice little gifts for somebody. They would fit right in a greeting card, and so I picked up two of each kind. And they have nice little sayings on them. And then I picked this up for my husband for his stocking. He loves this Utterly Smooth hand cream, and it is extremely hard to find these days. So I went ahead and just got 4 tubes of that for his stocking. All right, I'll get this stuff put away and then we'll start the thrift haul. All right, we will start off with what we found at Salvation Army. It was a pretty good day today. I did notice though, because we ended up, did I say Salvation Army? No, Goodwill. Start off with what we found at Goodwill. I had a small donation to make, so dropped that off, and then we went in, and then we went to Salvation Army. Get my stories straight here. And I was really surprised at how much more affordable things are at Salvation Army than they are at Goodwill. So if you have both of those in your area, keep that in mind. But I did find quite a bit at Goodwill. I'm just going to go ahead and start here at what I got in front of me. Olivia picked up this little tin, and she opened it up, and it's actually a candle. And then she let me smell it, and I'm like, oh, that smells good. And then I turned it over to look at it, and it was by Pioneer Woman. So I'm like, oh, what, you know that's coming home with me. And there was a second one sitting there, and they were $3.99 a piece. I don't know how much they are, brand new from the store, but they're Pioneer Woman. I couldn't pass those up. Olivia is going to claim this tin after the candles burned out, and I will keep this one. Then I saw this, and I just, you know, I'm a sucker for anything green, and I thought this would look really cute down in my vintage room. I don't know if it's vintage. There are no marks or anything on it, and as you can see, it was $3.99. And the thing about it, and sorry the dogs bark about everything, the thing about it that I thought was pretty neat is that there are no chips, cracks, nothing. It's in perfect condition, and I just loved it. I thought it was so pretty. Then in the wood section, I saw these sconces. They were $2.99 a piece, and I just thought, you know, I love wooden things, and I love the old look of the vintage flowers, and so I am for sure going to find a spot for these down in my vintage room as well. I'm going to run out of wall space down there, I'm afraid. Then of course Olivia, she loves to look at the books, and she did find one book. She already has this book, but it was 79 cents, and the reason why she wanted this was, what was the reason? Because it's The Hobbit. Because it's The Hobbit. But this was the 1980 something version, wasn't it?
Yeah, 82.
It was it's the 82 version, and so she liked the graphics on the cover, and like she said, it's because it's The Hobbit. I guess you don't need any other reason. And then they had this little box, and I have one exactly like it, and it's perfect. It's the perfect size for holding Christmas CDs. And am I the only one that ever like listens to CDs still? But I have so many Christmas CDs that I definitely could use another one. Now at the bottom it says it was originally priced $9.99, and I got it for $2.49. And then the last two items I got were some baskets. I loved this one. It was $3.99, and I thought this would be perfect hanging in my basket wall that I had out there in the entryway. And I thought it would also make a really pretty bread basket for the holidays. Just put a clean towel in there. And then the last basket I got was this one, like a market basket. It was $3.99. There's nothing wrong with it. It's in perfect condition. I love the handle, and I'm probably gonna put this beside my side of the couch in there, just to put books and whatnot in. I'm always looking for baskets to organize. All right, that is everything that we got from Goodwill. I'll move this stuff out, and I'll show you what we picked up from Salvation Army. All right, now it's time for Salvation Army, and we hadn't been into Salvation Army in a really long time, and I got some really good stuff out of there this trip. We'll start off with these little guys. They are from Enesco, which is a figurine company that you can get, and you better believe these are going to go up in my little mouse village. Isn't she adorable? Perfect condition. I believe they're made out of resin. It was $3.99. And then it had this one as well, and I couldn't pass it up. Look at the little baby in the toy box. It's so cute. So cute. And this was also $3.99. So I got those. Those will go in my little mouse village. Then I always like to look at the shoes there. I looked at the shoes at Goodwill, and they're always so beat up at Goodwill. And they ask exorbitant prices for these beat up shoes. but I found some Skechers. Now I love Skechers. I've only ever owned one pair before, and they are just about worn out. I wear them now just to work in the garden because they're just so beat up. But these are Skecher little booties for the winter, and they don't look like they've been worn hardly at all. You can see a little bit of where there's some like salt residue from the, you know, the slush or whatever, but the tread, look how nice that tread is. I told Scott when I showed these to him, I'm like, I won't be falling on my butt in the snow this winter with these. And I mean, they're just excellent condition. Skechers. Skechers. I couldn't believe it. And they were $9.99. I don't know if you can see the tag, it's kind of glary, but $9.99. And Skechers are expensive shoes. And at Salvation Army, the blue tags were 50% off today, and they had a whole rack of blue tag clothes. And I was just standing there, and this shirt caught my attention, and so I looked at the tag, and I couldn't believe Pioneer Woman. This shirt is in perfect condition. It's like a tunic top, 3/4 sleeves, perfect. I love 3/4 sleeves. I love tunic tops. And it was regularly $5.99, $6, so I got it for $3. I couldn't believe it. And if that wasn't good enough, right there on the same rack, right next to it, was another Pioneer Woman shirt, also for $3. This is so pretty. They're all the same style. They are a little bit V-necked. They might be a little low cut, but I like to wear a tank top underneath V-neck shirts anyway. Another one, tunic top, 3/4 length sleeves, and I love this light pink color. And then not one, not two, but 3 Pioneer Woman shirts. And this one will go with so many things. I wear black. I have black pants. I have a black skirt. I have black leggings. I have black jeans. And this will just go with all of those things. And I just couldn't believe it. Same, 3 exact same style. Almost, they look brand new. I would be very shocked if anyone ever wore them. And I got them for $3 a piece. So excited. That might not be everyone's style, but I like it. I like florals, and Pioneer Woman, I can't help it. I didn't even realize she had clothing, so that was a nice surprise. Then I got 2 more items from the Salvation Army. One was this beautiful little box for $2.99. It's like a little jewelry box. It's felt lined, but I will use it just for decor, for putting height to things and stuff like that. And I just love the woodwork on the front of it. So pretty. And then the last thing I got was a set of dishes. These are Heatherstone oven to table to dishwasher, and they're also microwave safe, so that's perfect. And they were 8 for $5.99, so 8 plates. I looked at them as close as I could. I didn't see any chips or anything on them. And wait till I show you the design on the front. So pretty. These would look so nice on our Thanksgiving table for bread, for salad, for Jello, whatever. And there's 8 of them, and they're just beautiful, and I loved them. I've seen this pattern of dishes in other Thrift With Me videos. I like to watch the thrifters on YouTube, and I've always admired, every time they would show these dishes, I would be, oh, those are so pretty. And I couldn't believe I found a set of 8 for $6, and they're perfect. They're not. Now, of course, they're taped together, so I'm hoping that the ones on inside the pictures aren't all scratched up or something. I'll have Olivia open them up and look and see for me, but I have a feeling they're all in really good shape. All right, that's everything I got from Salvation Army. I'll get this stuff put away, and then I'll show you what we picked up from Twice Treasured. I had a really good day at Twice Treasured as well. So I've got my receipt here, and I'm just going to go down the receipt, and because each piece is not labeled, they take the sticker off when they ring it up. So the first item is something that Olivia picked out. This is from Avon, and it's considered a milk glass, Avon milk glass, it says. Well, it says that on the sticker. They did leave the sticker on this one. I guess probably because it was taped on there really well. But it's must have had some kind of lotion or something in it at one time. So Olivia wanted to clean it up and use it on her new vanity. Maybe put lotion in it, she said. But she wants to decorate her vanity with gold things. So got that for her. And I'm sorry about the dog barking. It's just something that just does not ever stop around here. And then this is also for Olivia. It is a lotion bar, lavender scented. It was $6, and she has this cute little dish on her vanity that she wants to put it in. That's what it looks like. And these lotion bars last for a really long time. I was thinking the whole time I kept picking these things out, and she would pick them out and say, oh, and I'd say, sure. I kept thinking, man, those would make good stocking stuffers, but I won't make her wait till Christmas for those things. Okay, then the next thing I got is a very practical item. It is a Corningware dish, perfect size that we need for warming up a can of soup or whatever. And these are also microwave safe. I don't have any Corningware, I don't think. Well, if I do, they're just like mismatched pieces, but I really have always liked this pattern. So I caught sight of that, and it came with the lid, and it was $7.50. Now, I don't know what they go for brand new, but I thought that was a pretty good price for a practical dish that's microwave safe and dishwasher safe and will make our lives easier. Then I picked up something I absolutely did not need, but Olivia and I both saw them and said practically at the same time, oh, those are cute. So you know I had to pick them up. These are mushroom mugs, a set of 2. They were $3 a piece, and they're perfect condition, no chips or anything on them. So you better believe we'll be using those this fall. I don't see, there's no like care instructions or anything on there. So I don't know what era this would be from. It reminds me of the 70s. Don't know for sure, but we can use those this fall. Then, you know how I have a thing about chickens. And I saw this. It needs to be washed up. It's a little bit grungy. But I saw this chicken. I love blue and white glassware. And she's a nice sized chicken. She was $9. And she is from the Dansk company, which in my mind, that seems like it's a kind of a well-known pottery thing. I've heard it before. I don't know anything about it. Don't know how, you know, high scale or upscale it is or anything like that. But I just loved her. No chips, no cracks, nothing. Perfect condition. She's just a little bit dirty, so I will clean her up and find a nice home for her with the rest of my chicken collection. And that is kind of to replace another chicken figurine that I had that got broken. So there you go. Then I saw this guy the last time we were there, and I didn't pick him up. And I saw him this time again, and I'm like, oh, I have to take him home. He was $6, And it's an adorable vintage looking salt and pepper shaker set. I won't use it for that. In fact, the little plugs are missing, but it will go on my hutch with the rest of my Dachshund figurines. Just so stinking cute. Look at that face. The next item was this wooden bowl. I love this kind of stuff. I just love wood. I love natural things. I love natural fibers. If you watch my channel for any amount of time, you know that about me. And I just loved all the carved designs on this bowl. It was so pretty. I thought it would look so cute with just some vase filler or something in it. And it was only $4. So I've always wanted some kind of chalkware. It's very 70s, very popular back in the 70s, 60s and 70s, chalkware to hang on your wall. And I saw this and it was so pretty, and I didn't know it was 50% off because I thought the original price tag of $5 was a good deal. So I got it for $2.50. And it is definitely chalkware. You can tell by the back, it just looks like chalk, and it's heavy, and I just love it. And this is gonna go down on my gallery wall in my vintage room. And if you can't read it, it says, "Home where each lives for the other and all live for God." It's in perfect condition, not chipped up at all. And I just absolutely love it. And I love it even more now that I know I only paid $2.50 for it. And then this little guy, I looked at him for a while and looked at him for a while. And I'm like, oh, I don't really need any more owls. He was $4.50, and I was looking at him and looking at him. And then I noticed on the booth wall that everything in that booth was 15% off. So, of course, I had to get it. And I paid $3.83 for it. Now this item, I was going to pass it up because I thought, oh, it's too expensive. It's not wood. It looks like wood. It's made out of resin, but it is definitely older, probably again from the 70s. And they had $10 on it. And I'm like, no, that's not worth $10. But then again, I noticed in the booth, everything in that booth was 75% off. So I actually only paid $2.50 for it. I love it. I love the fall leaves and the grape, well, I guess those are grape leaves that are turning for fall. And I thought this would be perfect for Thanksgiving on my table to put, I don't know what on, but I will find something to put on it. And I just thought it was absolutely adorable and beautiful. It does need to be washed, cleaned up a little bit, and I will display it in my fall decor and then use it on Thanksgiving. And then Olivia, if you know anything about Olivia, she's very artistic. She's an incredibly talented artist, and she is a major book nerd. She is self-proclaimed major book nerd. In any store that we are in, she is immediately gravitates to if there's books. She will find them. She has like a sixth sense for books. And she loves old books especially. And she loves old books that she will actually read and that are a good price. And she found something that met all of that criteria. I've never heard of it before. It looks fairly beat up. Herald of the Morning is what it's called. It was only $3, and she read it for a little bit. And what did you say? It's kind of like a what?
Social commentary.
It's a social commentary of the government from, what year was this book?
1905.
1905. So that will be very interesting for her to read this book and find out what they thought about politics that many years ago. And she's like, I'd really like to know what, if they could come back in time, what they would think of things that are going on in the politics of our country today. they'd be shocked, I'm sure. She's gonna have to read it very tenderly. I just noticed the first page is a little bit loose on it. Huh? Oh, she said she can repair it. But it's got a picture of the watchman of the night. The morning cometh. So that was her. She was excited to get this old beat up book. And then the last item was something that I saw the last time I was there. I decided not to get it then, and this time I decided to get it. It was $8. It's a little bit, one word that you can use for it is gaudy. The word and term they use for this kind of stuff nowadays is kitschy. That might be an old term too, but it's the term I've heard. I just loved it. I loved the colors on it, and it's bright and cheerful, and it's in really, really, really good shape. And I really, really loved the clasp on it. It's just one of those that you pull through like that. And I will wear it. I like old-fashioned jewelry. And so whether you call it kitschy or you call it gaudy, I call it pretty. So there we go. All right, friends, that's it. This was a long haul. I got a lot of stuff. I went to town expecting nothing because I just didn't expect to find anything. And I found a lot of really good stuff. Olivia looked at all of those plates from Salvation Army, and every single one of them are in perfect shape. So I'm very pleased about that. We'll get these washed. Scott said, "Where are you going to find room in the cabinet for those?" I said, "Don't worry, I'll find room." We have a magical way of finding room when we really want to, right, ladies? All right, friends, thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below which item that I found on this thrifting trip you liked the best. And we will talk to you all later. Bye-bye, friends.